Zen Buddhism is a branch of Buddhism that originated in China and spread to Japan, Korea, and Vietnam. It emphasizes the practice of sitting meditation or Zazen as a way to achieve insight and enlightenment. Zen Buddhism also teaches us to live in the present moment, to work on ourselves first, to calm our minds, to find meaning in our struggles, and to empty our minds of preconceptions and attachments. In this video, we will explore some of the life-changing lessons that Zen Buddhism can offer us based on the teachings of Zen masters. Number 1. Empty your mind. One of the most famous Zen saying is, "Empty your mind, be formless, shapeless like water." This quote is attributed to Bruce Lee, who had great influence of Zen Buddhism in his life. But what does it mean to empty your mind? And why is it so important? To empty your mind means to let go of your thoughts, opinions, judgments, expectations, and desires. It means to be open and receptive to whatever arises in the present moment without clinging or resisting. It means to be flexible and adaptable, like water that can flow or crash depending on the situation. Emptying your mind is important because it allows you to see things as they are, not as you think they are or want them to be. It helps you avoid being trapped by your own illusions and delusions, which can cause you suffering and confusion. It also helps you access your intuition and creativity, which can guide you to make better decisions and express yourself more authentically. One of the ways to empty your mind is to practice Zazen, or sitting meditation. Zazen is a simple but profound technique that involves sitting still and focusing on your breathing, posture, and awareness. Zazen helps you to calm your mind and body and to observe your thoughts and sensations without attachment or judgment. Zazen can also help you develop concentration, clarity, and compassion. Another way to empty your mind is to practice mindfulness, or paying attention to the present moment with curiosity and kindness. Mindfulness can be practiced in any activity, such as walking, eating, working, or listening. Mindfulness helps you to be more aware of yourself and your surroundings and to appreciate the beauty and wonder of life. A third way to empty your mind is to practice Shoshin, or beginner's mind. Shoshin is a Zen attitude that means having an open and eager mind that is willing to learn from anything and anyone. Shoshin helps you to avoid being arrogant or complacent and to embrace new experiences and challenges with enthusiasm and curiosity. Number 2. Work on yourself first. Another Zen lesson is that before you try to change anything outside yourself, you should work on yourself first. This means that you should take responsibility for your own happiness, well-being, and growth instead of blaming others or expecting them to fulfill your needs. Working on yourself first means that you should cultivate your inner qualities such as wisdom, compassion, courage, and integrity. It also means that you should overcome your inner obstacles such as ignorance, greed, anger, and fear. It also means that you should align your actions with your values and principles instead of following the crowd or pleasing others. Working on yourself first is important because it empowers you to be the master of your own life. It enables you to create positive changes in yourself and in the world around you. It also inspires others to do the same by setting an example of excellence and integrity. One of the ways to work on yourself first is to practice self-awareness or knowing yourself better. Self-awareness helps you understand your strengths and weaknesses, your motivations and emotions, and your habits and patterns. Self-awareness also helps you recognize your impact on others and the environment. Another way to work on yourself first is to practice self-improvement or making yourself better. Self-improvement helps you develop your skills and talents, your knowledge and wisdom, and your health and fitness. Self-improvement also helps you achieve your goals and dreams while overcoming your challenges and difficulties. A third way to work on yourself first is to practice self-compassion or loving yourself unconditionally. Self-compassion helps you accept yourself as you are, with all your flaws and imperfections. Self-compassion also helps you to forgive yourself for your mistakes and failures and to treat yourself with kindness and care. Number 3, you yourself make the waves in your mind. A third Zen lesson is that nothing outside yourself can cause any trouble. You yourself make the waves in your mind. This means that most of our suffering comes from our own thoughts and reactions, not from external events or circumstances. You yourself make the waves in your mind, which means that you have the power to create or dissolve your own problems depending on how you perceive and respond to them. It also means that you have the choice to be calm and agitated, happy or unhappy, peaceful or restless, depending on how you control and direct your mind. You yourself make the waves in your mind, which is important because it frees you from being a victim of your own mind. It liberates you from being enslaved by your own emotions and impulses. It also gives you the opportunity to transform your mind into a source of joy and wisdom. One of the ways to stop making waves in your mind is to practice detachment or letting go of your attachments and aversions. Detachment helps you to reduce your cravings and desires, your fears and worries, and your expectations and regrets. Detachment also helps you accept reality as it is without trying to change it or escape from it. Another way to stop making waves in your mind is to practice equanimity or maintaining a balanced and calm state of mind. Equanimity helps you avoid being swayed by the highs and lows of life, the pleasures and pains, the gains and losses. Equanimity also helps you remain stable and composed in the face of challenges and changes. A third way to stop making waves in your mind is to practice gratitude or appreciating what you have and who you are. Gratitude helps you focus on the positive aspects of your life instead of dwelling on the negative ones. Gratitude also helps you feel content and satisfied with what you have instead of craving more or better. Number 4, real calmness is found in activity. A fourth Zen lesson is that real calmness is found in activity, not idleness. This means that true peace of mind comes from engaging in meaningful and beneficial actions, not from avoiding or escaping from them. Real calmness is found in activity, which means that you should not be afraid or lazy to face your responsibilities and duties, but rather embrace them with enthusiasm and diligence. It also means that you should not be bored or restless with your routine and habits, but rather enjoy them with gratitude and mindfulness. Real calmness is found in activity, which is important because it prevents you from wasting your time and energy on trivial and harmful pursuits. It also enriches your life with purpose and fulfillment. It also benefits others by contributing to their welfare and happiness. One of the ways to find calmness in activity is to practice samu, or work as meditation. Samu is a Zen practice that involves performing any kind of work with full attention and awareness without being distracted or disturbed by anything else. Samu helps you turn any mundane task into a sacred act by infusing it with mindfulness and reverence. Another way to find calmness in activity is to practice Kensho, or seeing your true nature. Kensho is a Zen term that refers to a sudden awakening or insight into one's true nature, which is beyond words and concepts. Kensho helps you realize that you are not separate from the activity you are doing, but rather one with it. A third way to find calmness in activity is to practice shikantaza, or just sitting. Shikantaza is a Zen technique that involves sitting in meditation without any goal or object of concentration, just being fully present and aware of whatever arises in the moment. Shikantaza helps you relax and release all tension and stress while being alert and awake. Number 5. The struggle itself gives you meaning. A fifth Zen lesson is that the struggle itself gives you meaning. Don't look for something outside yourself for fulfillment. This means that the challenges and difficulties that you face in life are not obstacles or enemies, but opportunities and teachers. The struggle itself gives you meaning, which means that you should not avoid or resist the hardships and pains that come your way, but rather face them with courage and perseverance. It also means that you should not seek external sources of happiness or satisfaction, such as fame, wealth, or power, but rather find them within yourself. The struggle itself gives you meaning, which is important because it helps you grow and learn from your experiences. It also strengthens your character and spirit. It also makes you appreciate the value and preciousness of life. One of the ways to embrace the struggle is to practice Kaizen, or continuous improvement. Kaizen is a Japanese concept that means making small but constant changes for the better. Kaizen helps you overcome your limitations and weaknesses by setting realistic and achievable goals and taking action steps towards them. Another way to embrace the struggle is to practice Mushin, or no mind. Mushin is a Zen state of mind that means being free from thoughts and emotions that can cloud your judgment and performance. Mushin helps you act spontaneously and intuitively without being hindered by fear or doubt. A third way to embrace the struggle is to practice Satori, or enlightenment. Satori is a Zen term that refers to a state of mind that transcends duality and illusion. Satori helps you see things as they are. Make life simple. Be happy. always.